the first thing I'm going to show you is to get rid of the fraction. So you want to take your denominator, which these are actually binomials, so I'm going to put binomials in parentheses. They're the same thing. So I'm going to take with each term and write that binomial beside each term like this. Okay, now when I do that, I'm multiplying. So 5 times u is 5u. 5 times negative 7 is negative 35. Then I've got a plus sign. Okay, family on the top cancels with family on the bottom. If they're the same family, they cancel out, top and bottom. So that's just a 7 equals family on the top cancels with family on the bottom. So I have a 3u. So now I can figure that out. 5u, negative 35 plus 7 is a negative 28 equals 3u. I need to get the u's together, and I don't want to move the 3u because that leaves you with nothing, and you don't want to ever do that to yourself. So I'm going to move the 5u over. The opposite of positive 5u is negative 5u. So I've got negative 28 equals 3 take away 5 is negative 2u. Divide both sides by everything stuck to your variable, so negative 2. Negative on the top cancels with the negative on the bottom. 28 divided by 2 is 14 equals top cancels with bottom in a fraction if it's the same thing. And then I've got u. So the answer is 14. Okay. The next one, u plus 7. I do need to, because you have binomials on the denominators, I need to plug my answer into the original problem to see if that's a 0 on the bottom. Because if it were a 0, the answer would be no solution. However, 14 take away 7 is 7, so I'm okay. Okay, so I'm going to put my common denominator with each term. Top cancels with bottom for the families. So I've got 5u equals top cancels with bottom, 7u plus, this is being multiplied. 5 times u is 5u, and 5 times 7 is a positive 35. So after the equal sign, I need to put my u's together. 7 plus 5 is 12u plus 35. I need the u's together. I don't want to move the 5u over because that leaves me with nothing. And again, you don't want to ever do that to yourself. So the opposite of 12u is negative 12u. I'm going to subtract 12u from both sides. So I've got negative 7u equals 35. Negative 7 times u, the opposite of times is divide. Divide both sides by negative 7. U equals, negative on the bottom doesn't have a negative on the top to cancel it, so it stays negative. 35 divided by 7 is 5. Go back and check it with your original denominator. Negative 5 plus 7 is 2. So that's not 0. If it's 0, the answer would be no solution, but it's not. So the answer is negative 5. Okay, the next one. My binomials are y minus 4. I put that with each term. Top family cancels with bottom family. So 4 equals top cancels with bottom, y plus multiply 3 times y is 3y. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. This is 1y here. So I've got 4 equals 1 plus 3, 4y minus 12. I'm going to add 12 to both sides. So 16 equals 4y. 4 times y, divide by 4. 16 divided by 4 is 4. Equals top cancels with bottom, y. Check it against the original denominator. So if 4 is y, I've got 4 minus 4 equals 0. That's not allowed. That makes this entire thing undefined. So the answer for this is not 4. The answer is no solution.